everyone. My name is Felipe Gaitan. I am the social media chair of the PES Society, and thanks for invitation. I want to be here because we want to talk about some of the social media programs by the Social Media Committee. The first of this program is the PES Social Media Ambassadors. As you know, uh, IEEE and PES have some social media channels where we can share our publications about our programs and some of our technical and not technical activities. In the case of the Facebook, is one of the most important channels that we uh, have. In Facebook, we have 38,000 followers for our publications. On the other hand, we have Twitter with 16,700 followers, and the most important, LinkedIn with the uh, biggest number is our most popular channel with 51,700 followers. So sometimes we notice that many of our programs didn't receive the attention that we want. So for that reason, we are promoting the social media ambassadors program. Uh, that that program have a special objective, and is promote the social media posts on the social media ambassadors personal accounts to create to increase the scope of our publications. Sometimes we have friends that are interested in some of the topics that we have in the society, and they don't receive the information because they don't follow our publications in the in the channels. So the main idea of this is improve the networking of our volunteers and take advantage of that. Uh, Look for some spread and share the publication that we have in the society with the in the social media channels of our most important volunteers. So we can be who can be a social media ambassadors? Well, the volunteers who have shown interest in participating and promote the peace activities. For example, as we know, the PS they have many ambassadors and many people who are working on this, and in the past he worked in the last version of this activity, and they increase their networking and improve the contacts that they have through this program. So the idea is try to uh, contact them and start to maybe share some of our publications in order to uh, reach and have more people interested in our activities. The group will include students, young professionals, and professional members who are active in one or more social media channels. As we know, one of the most important is LinkedIn and Facebook, but the idea is look for another channels that maybe are more popular in other audiences, in other people. So the post that we all will promote by the ambassadors will be chosen by the marketing and operation group. They will decide who are the most important thing that we want to promote in with our volunteers and not volunteers. And the social media will be in touch constantly with the ambassadors. So what kind of content will be shared? Maybe non-technical activities sometimes, maybe a technical and special publication that our society have. The idea is to receive feedback from the ambassadors to improve our communication strategies with the general people. So this program will be for a limited time. The call for ambassadors will be made through our social networks, and we will seek volunteers from all the regions. Maybe we have a special attention in some countries. The idea is try to nivellate that level of attention and look for the countries and sections that have maybe a small number of activities in the year. The program will be have a definite time that will be communicated to the ambassadors. So, in that order ideas, the idea is look for outstanding volunteers who want to help us promoting our special programs. This is the social media ambassadors topic. I don't know if maybe Mercy we can continue with the other program or we are look for answers and questions here.
Yeah, so we can continue with this because I think more ambassadors are joining and they
hmm
would like to hear more on this.
hmm Okay.
So perhaps we can share more. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the another program that we have in the social media committee is the PS social media contest. Maybe you can hear about this on the past, and this year will be the third version of this program. So, the primary aim, the objective of this contest is to promote the IEEE PS on the social media channels, increase branding, image, and the most important, most active IEEE organizational units as the professionals and the student branch chapters. So, what is the main idea here? As you know, we have a lot of student chapters that have a lot of activities in the year. After all these problems of the past years about the health with the social in the population, we are going to look for increase the number of activities of this kind of organizational units. For that reason, the idea is try to look for the most important students chapters and professional chapters in the world and give a prize for the quality of their publication and their activities on the social media, as you know. So, the contest is open to all the IEEE PS professional and student branch chapters who share any kind of PS activity through an official website and other social media resources. What kind of activities? Conference, meetings, technical tours, student activities through an official website, and if, as you know, we have many social media resources at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we want to know and we want to watch in this kind of activities is what are the students chapters, what are they doing to promote the vision and mission of PES, and how can we maybe give a special contribution of their work. So, mm, I think that we have to talk about some of the topics that we are looking for. All the information will be sent by a special form with this information, the name, the country, and the IEEE region of the chapter, professional or student chapter. You have to be careful in this part because sometimes we only use the name of the university, but when you look for that branch or that chapter in the BTools, we cannot find them because the name is different officially in the IEEE PS registration. So that's why I have to say that in this place we have to be careful with the name that you are using of your student branch. And we need the official number of the student branch if you want to participate. After that, you can send the link with the website, the email address, the Facebook fan page if you have it, the YouTube channel, or another online video sharing platform. We are looking for new ideas to another places that we can share our activities and all the social media that you have. Not only that you see in the screen, maybe we can find another ways to promote our activities. So if you have a Twitter account, Instagram account, LinkedIn account, another social media like TikTok, maybe you can send the links, send the information, and we are check with the judges the quality of the post that you are doing. So in this place, in this part, we have to talk about the details of the nominator. They have to be an active IEEE member. We can look for the information of the nominator because sometimes this kind of participation is anonymous. Maybe the student branch didn't know that some of their members sent the social media channels to participate in this contest. So maybe we need the details of the nominator and the volunteer position that they have in order to start to talk when the prizes are going to give them. So on this part, we are going to talk about the prices for the professional chapters. We have for the third place $800 and a certificate. On the second place, we have $800 and a certificate. But the first place will be have $1,000 as prize. With the student chapters, we have another numbers. The third place will be received $250. The second place will be received $400, and finally the first place will be received $500. Uh, I'm going to share with you some of the photos that we received in the past in the social media contest and the photo contest. Maybe you can take ideas for share in your social media as these kind of activities. And the idea is uh, look the testimonials of the past activities that you have in the last year. And finally, we want to look for new ideas that you are implementing in your student branch to share with other regions of the IEEE volunteers. So, this is the final part of this presentation. I want to listen your questions about the social media and the ambassadors program. We have in standby the photo contest because, as you know, some of the countries still have restrictions to some kind of activities. So the photo contest in is looking for new times and new ways to be evaluated. So now this year we are going to start with these two programs. So Mercy, this is all. I want to listen your questions or your doubts about this.
Great, thank you for the presentation, Felipe. This is exciting because as the organizational units, you can get to participate
Mm-hmm.
and win awards that can improve your chapter, and you can get to do activities with them. So this is the Q&A session now. So anyone who has a question, please feel free to put it in the chat or Q&A, or just unmute and ask it if it's easier. Yeah, so yeah, anyone with a question?
If maybe they can send me an email after this presentation if you want more information, and uh, please be attentive to our social media channels because we send all the program information in the future on that channels. In Facebook, in LinkedIn, and on Twitter, you can find the information when we send all the call for ambassadors and the new dates of the social media contest, right?
Okay, great. Thank you, Felipe. So I think we'll post your details on this last slide especially so
Mm-hmm.
that people can reach out to you. So anyone has a question?